Hi, this is Ike from Groovy Entertainment. Today we got another book to read for you. Today's book is Oliver and Company, The More the Merrier from 1988. So let's get started. Weston the butler gently opened Georgetta's door. Rise and shine, Georgetta, he said, pulling open the drapes on her satin dog bed. Georgetta, a pampered poodle, yawned and stretched. She had slept late again. Georgetta hated the lonely morning when her 8-year-old owner, Jennifer, was at school. She got up and looked in her mirror. Her eyes are puffy from sleeping too long, Georgetta said with a sigh. Then she fussed with her powder, curlers, and brush until the image stared back at her from the heart-shaped mirror was pseudo perfect. Georgetta ear perked up when she heard sounds from downstairs. It's Jennifer, Georgetta cried. Her heart leaped. Her leg was all frisky, and her pom-pom tail wagged wildly. Georgetta reminded herself as she down the stairs to get Jenny. Georgetta found Jenny in the kitchen, crunched on the floor. You must be hungry, Jenny coaxed, pushing a plate toward a shy little kitten under the table. That's my dish, Georgetta realized with horror. Then Winston called Jenny to the phone, leaving Georgetta alone with the kitten. Uh-huh, Georgetta said. Do you know who dish this is? Yours, the kitten mumbled through a mouthful of food. And do you know who home this is? Georgetta hissed. Jennifer, the cat, scammed her. Georgetta glared at the kitten. Everything from the doorknob down is mine. Jennifer returned grinning. Guess what, Oliver? My parents said you can stay. Jennifer told the kitten. Oliver glanced nervously from Jenny to Georgetta. I see you two have met. Jenny continued. I know you're going to be good friends. As soon as they were alone again, Georgetta told the kitten, I don't care what Jenny said. This is my house, not yours. So why don't you just go back where you came from? I'd rather stay here with Jenny. Oliver is strange. She loves me more than Fagin Gain does. Fagin Gain? Georgetta asked disgustedly. So Oliver described how he had made friends with a street smart dog named Dodger, and the rest of Fagin Gain. Oh, Conan Canines. They sound like a colorful group, Georgetta sneered. They were nicer to me than you are, Oliver replied, and they were willing to share what little they had. Later that day, when it was time for Jennifer to Patrick to a piano, Oliver skipped across the keys and made the little girl laugh. You and me together, Jenny and Oliver sang. Georgetta sunk in the corner and thought Jennifer doesn't love me anymore. When her Patrick was over, Jennifer suggested, let's all go to the park. But Georgetta refused to be seen with a cat, so Jenny and Oliver went out alone. Georgetta felt even worse when the two returned, all giggling and purring. You missed a great time, Georgetta said, or Jenny said, and look at Oliver's pretty new collar and ID tag. Georgetta, when Oliver showed her the tag that said, my name is Oliver, and gave Jenny address as his home. Not for long, Georgetta thought. Somehow I'll get rid of the cat. The next morning, Georgetta looked in the mirror and screamed. Her reflection wasn't the only one she saw. Several tough-looking dogs stood behind her. How did you get in here? She demanded. Relax, we just came to get our cat, Dardra explained. You must be Fag Gain, Georgetta said. I'll be more than happy to help you get Oliver back. Something's going on around here, Weston grumbled. He started upstairs to investigate the doggy sound he was hearing. Quick, hide, Georgetta commanded. The game vanished just a second before Weston opened the door and peeked into Georgetta's room. She pretended to be sleeping. What's underneath the blankets was various members of Fag Gang. Somehow Weston didn't notice the extra paws sticking out of Georgetta's blanket or even the new dog statue holding up a potted plant. As soon as Weston was gone, Georgetta flung back the blanket and said, Hurry, I'll show you where to find your cat. The dog tiptoed to Jenny's room, where Oliver was curled up sleeping on the bed. He looks awfully happy, said Rita, the almost Afghan hound. Maybe we should forget the whole thing. You can't, Georgetta said with a gasp. I mean, he's miserable here. Then without anyone seeing, Georgetta pinched Oliver. The cat sprang up out of a sound sleep and squealed. Ouch. Then before he could say anything else, Oliver was stuffed into a pillowcase. The gang carried him down the fire escape and back to Fagin hideout near the docks. Georgetta rubbed her paws together and said, alone at last. When Jennifer came home, she looked all over for Oliver. She called and searched under every bed and every closet. He must have ran away, Miss Winston told Jenny, but Jenny just couldn't believe that. Oliver loved me, and I know I loved him. He wouldn't just leave, would he, Georgetta? Then Jenny hugged Georgetta and cried into her soft, curly fur. At last I still have you, Jenny sobbed. Georgetta suddenly realized that she had done something stupid. If I don't help her get that cat back, she thought to herself, she's going to get me soaking wet. Before Georgetta could think of a way to find Oliver, a note came from Fagin. It said that the kitten had been found and would be returned in exchange for a big reward. Fagin note told Jenny to bring the reward money to the docks. Jenny and Georgetta set off through the rough streets of Fagin neighborhood. Finally, they reached the dock. When Jenny met Fagin, she said, Here's your reward. It's all I have. Jenny held out a piggy bank. Fagin felt ashamed of himself and gave Oliver back to Jenny. I don't want the reward, he said. Jenny and the kitten hugged each other. Jenny was happy again. Georgetta helped me find you, she said to Oliver. Aren't you going to kiss her too? Georgetta winked at Oliver, and when he rubbed his head against her, she whispered, I guess we're stuck with each other. Cat, everything from the door down is yours too. Georgetta was soon surprised to discover she likes having a cat around the house. To Watson's dismay, they chased each other all over the place. Exercise is too good for the complex, Georgetta patted. And when Jenny Patrick the piano, Georgetta and Oliver sung their own duet while Watson covered his ears. So that was Oliver and Company, The More the Merrier for 1988. So if you like, subscribe, share, and comment, and have a groovy day. We'll have another video coming out real soon.